Good morning. The rain and snow melt's got us a little flooded over the winter here. It's not good on the wheat. It should be okay, it's dormant, but a little water sitting around in places today. Yeah, speaking of flooding, that's our field right there. Huh. There's 15 acres, little triangular shape. What's that, a quarter of an acre above water? Yikes. That's also our farm. The ditch is out of its banks there. Better now than in May, June. Yeah. Good morning. Happy Monday. We're back. We have a little bit more going on this week than we did last week. A little bit. We got some stuff we got to go outside and do. The roads are better, so I'm going to go get my steel here this morning. But, well, it's time to let you guys in on a little something, I think. Everybody keeps wanting to know, when's the new Haggie coming to replace the John Deere sprayer? Well, it's not. There's no new Haggie. We did not buy a sprayer. That's not it. That's not coming. It's not happening. Sorry. Anyway, so we're back over here. We've got the big snow pushing bucket on the 75. Something's missing. There's something missing from over here. Something. There used to be something there. It's gone. Anybody know? It's missing. It was a lot of work. Let's roll some video. There it goes. And I got him to take a power washer too. What a deal. Just kidding, not that, although we sold that one too. Good afternoon. Special segment here. I don't know when you're seeing this. Today is, watch is dead. Today is January 20th, I believe, 21st maybe. It's a Sunday afternoon, and we are working on our irrigation equipment. Why? Because clearly we're going to go irrigate as it's frozen. No, because this is leaving. We sold it. And I could not be more excited to see this thing leave. I mean, we have done some phenomenal stuff with this hard hose traveling gun irrigation. We've raised some tremendous corn with it. But it's a lot of work, and I'm ready to see it go. And so I'm pretty excited about the system that is replacing it. We'll talk about that some other time. But, yeah, driver's going to be here in a half hour, so we got to get this thing loaded up. There's a couple of things we got to do to get it ready to go. One of those things is to put the handles back on here, the cranks. I had switched out the manual crank handles, this piece, and put in a shaft with a nut welded on it so that I could just use the impact and zip them down real fast. Much, much easier and quicker. But that was one of the things the guy that bought it, when he looked at it, he's like, hey, you got the handles for those? I'm like, yes, I do. I will make sure they are back on. So we're switching those back out. Got to open this cover up, full of grease, and we've got to pull this pin, which clearly was not in it very good. I think I had some trouble with this side when we were finishing up. But pull this out, put the handle back in. Something like that. It's not, it spins. It's just a lot easier to use impact. All right, that's all the way up. We'll put the cover plate back on there. That job is done. All right, I think it's all ready to go. I put a box of all the parts and pieces that I've got for it there. Should be everything that I've got that goes with this. It does go with that Farm HQ system. That was nice. It made this a lot nicer, but yeah, I'm not gonna miss it. Not even a little bit. The truck's here. Let's load her up. Load it up and away it goes. That is headed to the UP of Michigan, the Upper Peninsula, to a seed potato farm. So some guys saw the ad, came down and took a look. They already have 2 of these exact same ones and 2 other hard hose travelers. This is replacing one of their older ones. And I said, and you want another one? And they said, yep. So there it goes. Yeah, the old Cadman's headed down the road. We have sold the hard hose irrigation traveler, which I know some of you guys really enjoy, or maybe not the people that watch in the winter, but some people watch my videos exclusively for that in the summer. You're crazy. Anyway, that's gone. This is leaving tomorrow. I have sold all of our irrigation pipe and the trailer and all of the fittings that goes with it. So we've got to get that around today. Phil drug it up into the stones here where we can get to it. So that's good. However, back over here behind the barn, we've got some more, and we've got to get this stuff out, hopefully before it gets too awful muddy here. All of the pipe over here also goes with that and this bucket of clamps. So we've got to get this stuff drug out to where we can get it on a semi-trailer tomorrow. All right, so the irrigation stuff is leaving. So, we done watering? No fun raising 275 bushel corn? Not going to do it anymore? Not exactly. Not exactly. I was really hoping I would get some components of our new system to be able to show you to make this announcement, but I haven't gotten anything yet. So, we'll go in the office and look at a flyer, and I'll do my best to explain it. Here it is, the replacement to the Cadman Hard Hose Traveler. We have ordered a 360 Rain. And I got to tell you, I'm pretty excited about this. So we'll go over this in much more detail sometime in the future. But essentially, we are replacing that with an autonomous version. So this is a fairly good example of how it works. Basically, we are going to put a riser in the middle of the field that we are irrigating, and then it lays down the hose. It's 3-inch mainline hose that it has on a center reel, like you can see here. And like this yellow one, it'll lay it down across the rows. It'll make a 90-degree turn. It'll follow the rows, watering the corn out on the outside passes. And then it will pick the hose up, water in the inside passes, and drops it right on the rows like this. You guys can Google it if you're really interested. We do not have the manure system. But yeah, I'm pretty darn excited about this. I think it is going to work really, really well for our situation. So yeah, that's what we've got coming, and I'm hoping that we can get everything in place and installed in time to water some corn this summer. We should be able to. The big question mark right now is water source and whether we keep pumping out of the river or we drill a well. And if we drill a well, can we get it done before we need it, which is easier said than done. So anyway, that's kind of what we've been working on there. That is our capital purchase for the year. Those things are not cheap. Cheaper than Haggie's by quite a bit, but yeah, for right now, that's what we're doing. So anyway, we've got to get that pipe drug out. Right now, it's still kind of frozen and tacky. It's probably the best time to try and do it. I'm going to find Dad, see if he'll help me, and figure out the best way to get that pipe up from behind the barn there. Move the pipe. I about got it. All right, the guy that bought this, they're bringing a step deck trailer tomorrow. Bought the trailer with it, so it's all going, which means we've got to try and fit it all on there. I told him, I said, I don't know if we can get it all on one trailer with, with the wipe trailer and everything, because all this has got to go in there. So, but we can stack some on top, so we'll stack that up as high as we can, get as much on that trailer as possible, and then we might be able to slide some underneath it, beside it. I don't know. We'll do what we can, try and get it all on there. Won't be a lot left. They also get all the fittings, clamps. So like I got this bucket here that's got clamps in it. We can either just send that whole thing, or I got some more fittings, 45s, 90s, and that kind of stuff in the back of the shop that are gonna go. We can get a box and throw all that stuff in if we need to. So anyway, yeah, we're getting rid of the irrigation pipe, and I could not be happier about it. All right, well, we got that pipe around where we can get it loaded in the morning. I think they said they're going to be here at 8:30 tomorrow, so we'll see if they show up on time or not. I've got to go up and get that steel this afternoon. We're going to work on that. I did a little bit of work on this tractor here over the end of last week, I think Friday. I didn't make a video there, but I didn't really do much. I've been doing some research. It looks like you should put about as heavy a weight of oil as you can find in this transmission here, otherwise it will leak at some of the seals. I don't know. I was going to put 80-90 weight in there, but I'm thinking maybe getting some 80-140 and putting that in there. So I should stop at the John Deere dealer while I'm up there today. Can I put John Deere oil in a farm-all tractor? I think it'll be fine. Also, I don't know if I showed it last week, but I got this package from somebody here with some sealant that we're going to use to make the gasket for that cover plate, and they sent me a whole bunch of goodies. We got some t-shirts for me and the boys. We got stickers and koozies and armband or bracelets, bottle opener, all kinds of stuff. So thank you, Matt, who reached out to me and asked if he could send that stuff. Very much appreciated. All right, let's hook up to my trailer. First time I've actually really used it. Yeah, can't see. Can you guys see? Oh yeah, look at that. That's sweet. It's like a hack. Use your camera when you don't have a backup camera to see in the bed. There we go. Okay, we got her hooked up. I think I got everything moved out of the way that needed to be moved out of the way. Pull her out of there. Good luck backing it back in. We got inches of space. Nice. It is a nice trailer. It's the first time I've really used it. We bought it back in what, September maybe, and just had it sitting in the barn. Had to put some fluid film on it and stuff to hopefully keep it from rusting, but I also wanted to not drive it on salty roads. Today the roads are clear. I'm gonna grab a few straps from the farm. We'll go get our steel. Load it up. Nice. Just made it back to the seed warehouse, and we got a truck sitting here waiting for us, so we'll go ahead and get this unloaded. My first pallet of engine corn for the guy I'm warehousing for, not from one of my customers. Well, 2/3 of a truckload of corn in paper bags. Got all that raw. I hear there's another truck coming. I think I got another truck of corn coming here today, but we'll see. So, all right, we're going to back our trailer with our steel back in where it came from and just leave the steel right on it, because I'm not ready for it to put up in here. Not ready. So best place for me to store it, on the trailer in the barn. There's what we got. There's a whole bunch of it. The first 2 bundles was the original stuff that they made, and then their coil ran out, so they had to add 3 more sheets to the end there. But yeah, we got it all. Cool. 1.5 feet. 1.5 feet. We got 1.5 feet yet. It's hard to see back here. All right, well, I made it back here. I did go and get a bucket of oil while I was up there, and so we're gonna mess with that tomorrow. I'm going home for the day. Brock will be here tomorrow afternoon. He's gonna work on the backhoe, and we got an irrigation pipe to load up in the morning. So, yeah, pretty exciting on this whole 360 rain thing. I think it is gonna be awesome. We're gonna find out though. So hopefully we'll start seeing some parts for that show up here at some point, or we make some progress on a well at least, or water source, or I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we're figuring it out. We've got a little bit of time yet. So thanks for watching this one. If you have any questions and comments, leave them down below. If you would subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, would appreciate that. Like I said, we'll be around tomorrow. Wednesday, I've got that speaking deal, gig deal thing up in St. John's, Michigan Manure Summit. I get to give a presentation. I'm gonna try and record it for you guys, so we'll see how it goes.